season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers for Cooks in that game last week. 7 catches, 95 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go with Booker up the gun. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
Moore. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Booker on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Ward to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Ward. This is Booker on the dump off. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And this one is right through. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
They run the counter. Eubanks. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Dancing away at the 35. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Time for another Falcon drive as we get a look at Kyle Pitts, the tight end.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw is Ward. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. Ward eluding the pressure right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Eubanks, and he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Eubanks, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Diablos have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
And how about that on third down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ward to throw on second down.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ward. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Gets around him, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is caught by Hearns.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
On second down, Eubanks, and he'll go down at the 28. Back to throw now on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, Eubanks. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a first carry for their fullback. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So this drive spans 7 plays.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Ward now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Steps away to his left. And he's got the hook up here, complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will remain an 11-point spread.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A 2nd down carry for Booker, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Ward. They set up the screen to Booker. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers, and they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Well, do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9 now. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Completes it to Hearns. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On second down now, Eubanks, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The third down conversion is successful, given 12 yards that time.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He finds Hearns left side.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now this one to his top. The ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, some rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Back to throw again.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain an 11-point spread.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have in that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Running again, and again it's Booker. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 3rd down, Eubanks. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Eubanks. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Now Ward throwing to start the drive. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Up the middle with Booker. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a handoff up the middle. Eubanks. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Well, these two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Eubanks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. A give, running right, it's Booker. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. They'll start out on the ground with Booker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Booker. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Here's Ward on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Now here's Michael Dixon. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Toss left, Booker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Ward forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And now, boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay, here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ward finding Kyle Pitts running the slant. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Booker running left. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. To throw is Ward. Throwing on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll give to the fullback on the dive. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Up the middle they go. Eubanks. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He's back to throw, eluding the pressure right.
That's caught by Pitts.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
And they've